Welcome to our channel, The Winner's Voice. Take a moment and look around. Every single day, millions of people wake up early, rush to work, and pour their time, energy, and years of life into one main goal: earning money. But here's something most people never truly learn. They spend their entire lives chasing money without ever understanding how money actually works. They believe that working harder will automatically make them richer. They think that earning more will finally set them free. Yet reality tells a different story. Some people work 12 hours a day and still struggle to cover their bills. Others seem to work less but build growing wealth and enjoy real freedom. So what's the difference? The difference is knowledge. Some people work for money. Others understand the game of money and make money work for them. Money is not just income. It's not just a salary or numbers in a bank. Money is a system. Money is a tool. And most importantly, money is a game, and every game has rules, strategies, and patterns. If you don't know the rules, you will keep playing and keep losing. But once you learn how money moves, how it grows, and how it slips away, everything begins to change. You stop desperately chasing money and start directing it. In this video, you won't just get motivation, you'll gain real understanding. Simple, practical, and powerful. By the end, you'll know how to stop just earning money and start winning the money game. And yes, while you learn these lessons, you'll also improve your English naturally. Just listen carefully and stay with me till the end. If you want to keep growing both your financial knowledge and your English, hit subscribe and join this journey. Chapter 1: What Money Really Is, and Why Most People Get It Wrong. Let's begin with the most basic question. What is money? Most people answer, cash, salary, or what they receive every month. That's a very narrow view. Money is not just paper or digital numbers. Money is a representation of value. It flows to you when you provide value to others, solve problems, help people, or create something useful, and money comes as a result. Value comes first. Money follows. This is where most people make their biggest mistake. They focus only on, how can I earn more money? Instead of asking the better question, how can I become more valuable? When you increase your value, higher income follows naturally. Here's the common cycle most people live in: work, earn, spend, repeat. They trade time for money, spend almost everything, and start the same loop again. But those who win with money follow a different path. Build skills, increase value, grow income, create assets, gain freedom. They develop skills that make them more valuable. That value brings higher income. Then, instead of spending it all, they turn part of it into assets that generate more money over time. Imagine two people earning the same salary. Person A spends everything they make. Person B saves and invests wisely in assets. After several years, their lives look completely different, not because of luck or talent, but because of how they handled money. Money itself is neutral. It is neither good nor bad. It simply follows your behavior. Be careless and money disappears. Be disciplined and money grows. The real issue is never money, it's how people think about it. Most see money as something to spend. Smart players see it as something to use, grow, and control. This small shift in mindset is the first step toward winning. Chapter 2: The Real Rules of the Money Game. Every game has rules. Money is no exception. The problem is almost no one teaches these rules clearly. Rule 1: Money flows to value. Money doesn't come because you need it. It comes because you create value. Solve bigger problems for more people, and you earn more. A local worker earns limited income. A person who reaches millions creates massive value and earns accordingly. Rule 2: Hard work alone doesn't create wealth. Effort matters, but leverage matters more. If your income depends only on your personal time and effort, it will always be capped. Build systems, skills, and assets so money can grow even when you're not working. Work smarter, not just harder. Rule 3: Time is more powerful than money. Time plus compounding is one of the greatest forces in the money game. Small, smart actions repeated over years create huge results. Starting early beats starting big later. Consistency always beats intensity in the long run. Rule 4: If you don't control money, it will control you. Without understanding, money becomes your master. You work for it, worry about it, and live in fear of losing it. Winners give clear direction to their money. They decide where it goes and make it serve their goals. Rule 5. The game is long-term. Real wealth is built through years of consistent, smart decisions, not quick wins. Those who chase shortcuts and jump from trend to trend usually stay stuck. Patience and persistence win this game. Chapter 3. Active income versus passive income. Active income is what most people know. You work, you get paid. Stop working and the income stops. Jobs and freelancing are classic examples. Active income is important. It's usually where everyone starts. But it has serious limits. You only have 24 hours a day and limited energy. Passive income is different. You do the work once, or build the system once, and the money can continue coming even while you sleep. Examples include investments, rental income, digital products, or well-built businesses. Active income helps you survive. Passive income gives you freedom. When you depend only on active income, you will always need to keep working. When you build passive income streams, you create real choices in life. They don't learn new skills. They fear risk. They think short-term. So, they stay in the same cycle. Work, earn, spend, repeat year after year. Here's what smart people do. They use active income to build passive income step by step. 1. Earn money active. 2. Save some part. 3. Invest in assets. 4. Build systems. 5. Grow passive income. Slowly passive income starts increasing. And one day, passive income becomes greater than active income. That is the turning point. That is when the game changes. The goal is not just to earn money. The goal is to reach a point where your money earns more than you. Because at that point, you are no longer working for money. Money is working for you. Take a moment and think about this right now. Are you only earning money, or are you building something that will earn for you in the future? Because that answer decides your future. Chapter 4. Why most people stay broke. Let's be honest, most people are not broke because they are unlucky. Most people are not broke because they are not working hard. Most people stay broke because they don't understand money at a deeper level. And this is the truth that many people don't want to accept. Reason 1. Lack of financial education from school to college. You learn many things, but no one teaches you how money works, how to invest, how to manage money, how to build wealth. So, people grow up with degrees, but without financial understanding. They earn money but don't know how to keep it. They work harder but don't grow financially. And then they wonder, why am I still struggling? Because earning money and managing money are two completely different skills. Reason 2. Emotional spending. People don't spend money based on logic. They spend money based on emotions. They feel stressed. They spend. They feel happy. They spend. They feel bored. They spend. They buy things to impress others, to feel better, to look successful. Temporary happiness creates long-term problems. Instead of asking, "Do I need this?" they ask, "Do I feel like buying this?" And slowly money disappears. Smart people don't just earn money. They control their behavior around money. Reason 3. Fear of risk. Many people say, "I want to grow financially. I want to become rich." But when opportunity comes, they step back. Why? Fear. Fear of losing money, fear of failure, fear of making mistakes. So they choose safety. But here's the truth. No risk equals no growth. If you keep your money in the safest place forever, it will not grow. It will only stay the same or slowly lose value. Smart people don't take blind risks. They take calculated risks. They learn, they understand, and then they act. Reason 4. Living to impress others. People don't buy things because they need them. They buy things because they want others to see them. Expensive clothes, expensive phones, expensive lifestyle. But behind that, there is no real financial strength. This is called looking rich but not being rich. And this mindset keeps people stuck because instead of building assets, they keep building expenses. Real wealth is quiet. Real wealth is patient. Real wealth is not about showing. It is about growing. Reason 5. No long-term thinking. Most people think like this. What can I get today? What can I enjoy now? But the money game rewards those who think. What can I build for tomorrow? Short-term thinking, spend now, enjoy now, worry later. Long-term thinking, build now, grow slowly, enjoy later. And this small difference creates a massive gap over time. So understand this clearly. People don't stay broke because of money. They stay broke because of their decisions, habits, and mindset. And the good news, all of this can be changed. Chapter 5: The Power of Saving and Investing. Now, let's talk about something very important because earning money is only the beginning. The real game starts when you decide, what will I do with the money I earn? Step 1: Saving your first protection. Saving is not about becoming rich. Saving is about protecting yourself. Life is unpredictable. Unexpected problems can come anytime. Health issues, job loss, emergencies. If you don't have savings, one problem can destroy your stability. So, saving creates security. It gives you peace of mind. It gives you breathing space. But here is the mistake people make. They think saving is enough. No, saving alone will not make you wealthy. Step 2: Investing. The real growth. Saving protects money. Investing grows money. If you only save, your money stays the same. But if you invest, your money starts working. This is the turning point. When money starts working for you, everything changes. When you invest money, you don't just earn on your original amount, you earn on your earnings also. This creates a powerful effect called compounding. At first, growth looks slow, very slow, but over time it becomes faster and stronger, like a snowball rolling down a hill. Small at the beginning, massive at the end. This is why starting early is more important than starting big. Consistency is more important than intensity. Even small investments, when done regularly, can create big results. Step 3: Discipline and patience. They start investing, but they expect fast results. When they don't see quick growth, they stop. But the money game does not reward impatience. It rewards discipline. It rewards consistency. It rewards those who stay in the game. Because real wealth is not created overnight. It is created slowly through smart and repeated decisions. If you want to keep it very clear, remember this. Earn, save, invest, repeat. Not once, not for a few months, but for years. This is how ordinary people build extraordinary financial lives. Most people see money like this. Money is for spending. But smart people see money like this. Money is a tool to create more money. This small shift changes everything because now you don't just use money. You multiply it. Take a moment and think. Are you only earning and spending, or are you actually growing your money? Because your answer decides your future. Chapter 6: Assets versus Liabilities. If you understand only one concept in money, this should be it. Because this single idea has the power to completely change your future. Let's keep it very simple. What is an asset? An asset is something that puts money into your pocket. It generates income. It grows your wealth. Examples: investments, businesses, digital products, income-generating systems. Assets work for you. Even when you are not working, they can still bring money. What is a liability? A liability is something that takes money out of your pocket. It creates expenses. It reduces your wealth. Examples: expensive lifestyle, things that lose value, purchases that don't generate income. Liabilities demand your money. Again and again, most people think they are building wealth. But in reality, they are increasing liabilities. They buy things to look successful. Expensive items, unnecessary upgrades, lifestyle they cannot sustain. And slowly their expenses grow faster than their income. So no matter how much they earn, they still feel stuck. The game is very simple. Rich people buy assets. Poor and average people buy liabilities. That's it. The difference is not always income. The difference is what you do with your money. Two people can earn the same. One builds assets, grows wealth. One builds liabilities, stays stuck. Over time, the gap becomes massive. Every time you earn money, ask yourself one question. Is this making me richer or poorer? Start small. You don't need big money to start building assets. Even small steps matter. Learning a skill, investing a small amount, building something that can grow. Because once you start building assets, your life slowly shifts. Your money stops disappearing and starts multiplying. Wealth is not about how much you earn. Wealth is about how many assets you own. Because in the end, assets create income, income creates freedom, and freedom is the real goal. Chapter 7: The Psychology of Money. Now, let's go deeper because money is not just about numbers. Money is about how you think, how you feel, and how you behave. And this is where most people lose without even realizing it. People believe money decisions are logical, but in reality they are emotional. People don't just spend based on need. They spend based on feelings. Stress spending. Happiness spending. Comparison spending, and slowly money disappears. That's why two people earning the same income can have completely different financial lives because their behavior is different. From childhood, you develop beliefs about money. Some people grow up thinking money is hard to earn. Rich people are lucky. I will never become rich. These beliefs become invisible limits, and without realizing you start acting according to them. You stop trying. You play safe. You stay stuck. But people who win the money game have different beliefs. Money can be created. Skills can increase income. I can learn and grow. And these beliefs change their actions. It is not how much you earn. It is how you behave with what you earn. Someone earning less but saving and investing consistently can build wealth. Someone earning more but spending without control can stay broke. So discipline matters more than income. Looking at others and trying to match their lifestyle. Social pressure creates fake needs. You see others buying and you feel like you should also buy. But you don't see their financial reality, their struggles, their debts. So you copy the lifestyle without understanding the system. And this leads to financial stress. Smart people focus on their own path. They don't compete in spending, they compete in building. If you want to win the money game, you need the right mindset. A strong money mindset looks like this. Spend with awareness. Invest with patience. Think long-term. Stay disciplined. Focus on growth, not show. Because in the end, money does not respond to wishes. Money responds to behavior. The biggest change happens when you realize this. Money is not outside you. Money is a reflection of you. Your habits, your decisions, your mindset. So if you want to change your financial life, don't just chase money. Change the way you think. Because once your thinking changes, your actions change. And once your actions change, your results will follow. Take a moment and think. Are you controlling your money or are your emotions controlling it? Because that answer decides everything. Chapter 8. How to increase your income the smart and strategic way. If your income does not grow, your life will always feel limited. You can try saving more. You can try cutting expenses, but there is a limit to how much you can save. There is no limit to how much you can earn. And this is where most people think wrong. They focus too much on saving small amounts instead of increasing their ability to earn more. So the real question is, how do you increase your income in a smart and powerful way? Step 1. Increase your value, not just your effort. Most people try to earn more by working more hours. But this strategy has a limit because your time is limited. Instead of asking how can I work more, ask how can I become more valuable? Because income is directly connected to value. The more valuable you are, the more you can earn. Value comes from skills, knowledge, problem-solving ability. So if you improve your skills, your income potential automatically increases. This is why two people working the same hours can earn completely different amounts because their value is different. Step 2. Learn high-income skills. Not all skills are equal. Some skills pay very little. Some skills pay a lot. High-income skills are those that solve important problems, are in demand, create real impact. Examples of powerful skills: communication, sales, technology, content creation, problem-solving. You don't need to learn everything, but you must become very good at something valuable because in the money game, Specialized skills create higher income. Step 3. Solve bigger problems. Your income grows when the size of your problem-solving grows. If you solve small problems, small income. If you solve big problems, big income. People pay more for solutions that save time. Solutions that reduce pain, solutions that create results. So instead of thinking what job should I do, think what problem can I solve that people will pay for. This shift is powerful because now you are not chasing money. You're creating value and money follows you. Step 4. Build multiple income sources. Relying on one income source is risky. If that one source stops, everything stops. This is why smart people build multiple streams. It doesn't mean doing everything at once. It means building slowly. Start with one income, then add another skill. Start a side income. Create something that can grow over time. You build multiple sources, more stability, more growth because now you are not dependent on one system. Step 5. Think long-term, not short-term. Many people jump from one thing to another. They try something, don't see quick results, and quit. But income growth requires time, consistency, focus. If you keep changing direction, you never build momentum. But if you stay consistent, your efforts start compounding. So choose a path, improve daily, and stay patient because real growth is not fast, but it is powerful. Increasing income is not about luck. It is about increasing value, learning skills, solving problems, staying consistent. And once you understand this, you stop depending on opportunities and you start creating them. Take a moment and ask yourself, are you trying to earn more or are you becoming more valuable? Because that answer decides your future income. Chapter 9. The Power of Delayed Gratification. Many people think wealth is built by luck. Some think it is built by talent. Some think it is built by having a rich family. Yes, those things can affect a person's starting point. But long-term wealth is often built by something much quieter than that. It is built by the ability to wait. It is built by the ability to control desire. It is built by the ability to choose what is important over what feels good in the moment. That is delayed gratification. Delayed gratification means you do not let every feeling control your decision. It means you do not obey every desire the second it appears. It means you can see something attractive in front of you and still say not now. I have a bigger goal. This sounds simple when you hear it, but in real life, this is one of the hardest skills a person can build. Why? Because the modern world trains people to want everything fast. Fast food, fast shopping, fast entertainment, fast success, fast results, fast comfort. People are taught to click now, buy now, watch now, enjoy now, spend now, upgrade now. Very few people are taught how to pause. Very few people are taught how to wait. Very few people are taught how to build something slowly and protect it while it grows. That is why delayed gratification has become so powerful because it is rare and rare habits create rare results. Every day money puts a question in front of you. Do you want pleasure right now or do you want a better future later? That question does not only appear when you make a huge financial decision. It appears in very small moments. When you want to buy something you do not need. When you want to spend to impress someone. When you want to reward yourself even though you have not built stability yet. When you feel bored and think spending will make the day more exciting. When you tell yourself that one careless decision does not matter. But it does matter because wealth is not usually destroyed by one giant mistake. It is often weakened by many small decisions that feel harmless. That is the danger. A person says it is only a little. Then again, it is only a little more. Then again, I work hard. I deserve this. Then again, I will save next month. Then again, I will become serious later. This is how years disappear. So delayed gratification is not just about saying no to one thing. It is about protecting yourself from a pattern. It is about training your mind to stop asking only one question. Most people ask, what do I want right now? But people who build wealth learn to ask a different question. What will help me most in the long run? That question changes everything. Because now you are not just reacting. Now you are thinking. Now you are leading your life instead of being pulled by every emotion. A financially mature person understands that every dollar has a future. It can be spent for a short moment of excitement, or it can be directed towards something that keeps growing. It can disappear in one day, or it can become part of a stronger future. The difference between these two outcomes is often not income. It is patience. Patience is one of the most misunderstood words in the money world. Some people hear patience and think it means doing nothing. That is not true. Real patience is active. It is not laziness. It is discipline. It is the strength to keep doing smart things even when the reward is far away. It is the strength to stay committed to your goals when there is no applause. It is the strength to protect what you are building when other people around you are chasing temporary pleasure. This kind of patience is powerful because it gives your decisions time to work. A seed needs time. A tree needs time. A strong body needs time. A deep skill needs time. Wealth also needs time. But many people destroy their own growth because they cannot respect slow progress. They want proof too early. They want reward too early. They want comfort too early. And when they do not see dramatic change, they leave the path. This is a very expensive habit because many great financial results are invisible at the beginning. At first, discipline looks boring. At first, saving looks small. At first, investing looks slow. At first, controlling yourself feels uncomfortable. At first, building a system seems less exciting than buying something new. But if you stay on the path, the invisible becomes visible. That is when the whole story changes. Let's talk about identity. Delayed gratification is not just a money habit. It is a personal identity. It asks, who are you becoming? Are you becoming a person who gives in to every feeling, or are you becoming a person who can guide feelings instead of following them? This matters because money follows character more than people realize. If your character is weak in small moments, your financial life becomes weak in larger moments too. If you cannot control small urges, bigger temptations become even more dangerous. That is why this chapter is bigger than spending and saving. This chapter is about self-command. A person who can delay gratification becomes dangerous in the best possible way. They can study while others scroll. They can save while others show off. They can build while others consume. They can stay focused while others chase distractions. They can remain calm while others keep reacting. That person may look ordinary in the beginning, but after a few years, their life no longer looks ordinary. Because the rewards of discipline compound in silence. Delayed gratification is not only about what you refuse. It is about what you make possible. When you stop wasting energy on short-term pleasure, you create room for long-term growth. You create room for stronger decisions. You create room for peace. You create room for opportunity. You create room for progress that keeps building. People often talk about what discipline takes away. But think about what it gives. It gives breathing space. It gives stability. It gives confidence. It gives respect for yourself. It gives trust in your own decisions. It gives momentum. And momentum is powerful. Once a person starts seeing the results of delayed gratification, their whole relationship with money begins to change. They stop seeing self-control as punishment. They start seeing it as power. That shift is huge. Now discipline does not feel like loss. Now discipline feels like strategy. Now saying no today feels good because you understand what that no is building. You understand that every controlled decision is a brick, and brick by brick you are building a financial life that is stronger than impulse. Chapter 10. Build your own money system. Now we arrive at the final and most practical part. You can understand money. You can admire discipline. You can agree with powerful ideas. But none of that will change your life unless your money has structure. This is why many people stay confused. They have information but no system. They have motivation but no process. They have goals but no method. And when there is no system, money becomes emotional, random, and messy. 1 month feels good. Another month feels stressful. 1 week feels controlled. The next week falls apart. One decision looks smart. The next decision destroys progress. This happens when money has no place to live. A money system solves that problem. A money system is a clear personal plan for how money enters your life, how it is handled, how it is assigned, and how it is turned into future strength. It removes confusion. It reduces waste. It increases clarity. It gives direction to every dollar that comes into your hands. Without a system, money is easily pulled by moods. With a system, money follows purpose. Your life will not change in one big moment. It will change in small decisions you repeat every day. Every time you choose discipline over distraction. Every time you choose growth over comfort, you are moving closer to a better life. Start small. Stay consistent. Keep going. Because in the end, it's not about how much money you have. It's about how well you understand it. And once you understand the game, you don't just play it, you win. You've been listening to The Winner's Voice. If you found this valuable, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more powerful audiobooks. Stay focused, keep growing, and think like a winner.